Hello everyone, it's the end of January here, and this is going to be another one of those time-lapse videos, and so if I've done this right, by the time you're hearing these words, it should be October or possibly November by the time I actually post this video. So I was just thought I ought to tidy this tree up a little bit, get rid of some of this moss I don't like growing up the trunk, and just give it a bit of a general tidy up and a trim back. I want to get rid of all of these weeds and get rid of the leaves that are just still clinging to the tree, as is the habit of this species once you have juvenile growth in the wild, as it were. Young trees, young hornbeams keep their leaves in the winter. Once they become mature full-size trees, then they tend to lose their leaves. So to enhance the illusion that this is an old mature tree, I want to get rid of these leaves. Also, in the last video I made on this, I asked for people to tell me which whether they liked side B or side A better, and I got about a 50-50 answer, which is the way I feel about it. And so in the end I've decided to place it on a bench where I will see this side as I walk down the garden, and returning back up the garden to the house I will see this side, and basically have two fronts. So I'm going to get rid of all the leaves. I'll quickly turn the camera off whilst I do that. Okay, I think you can see the difference there. It does give it a much starker, more wintry image, but you know, it does make the tree look that bit older, less immature. So what am I going to do now? I've got a few long whippy shoots that escaped attention at the end of last year, so I'm going to reduce that one all the way back, and I've got some odd strange looking crossing bits which I want to reduce. This branch, you have to see what you can see. I've got a branch here with a piece going across that way and across this way. Can remove that and shorten that. And what I'm just trying to promote is more of this angular movement and less straight lines, really. So it really is just a question of, I'm just going to shorten back a lot of these growths, especially ones that are sticking upwards or crossing from one tree into another, or from curves inside of branches. There's another crossing branch there. The tip of this tree is quite congested. Take out that dead piece. Another dead piece there. Piece going straight downwards, and so on. So yeah, just a question of shortening a few things back, trying to create some movement, some taper in the branches, and some more ramification, really. I'm just going to work my way around the tree, removing bits I don't like, bits that are growing in the wrong direction, bits that are crossing, bits that are dead, and so on. This might seem like, you know, quite drastic bit of work, but it's, you know, not going to take that long, and the tree will benefit enormously from it. It'll get more light more air into the centre here, which helps prevent disease and dieback. And as I say, you want movement, you want ramification, you don't want lots of long straight limbs. That says young in terms of a tree. Ancient trees have those really gnarly old branches that twist and turn and go in all different directions, and that's what I'm trying to aim for here. See here, I've got three branches coming off, so I'm just going to change that, cut that back to 2. Same here, and just simplifying it in terms of how many branches there are. A very strange branch here that comes out of the tree, comes back and up. So I'm going to lose that portion that's going up and that portion that's going back into the tree. Shorten that, and there's a lovely squiggly branch. Okay, well, back in a couple of minutes or seconds for you. Okay, so it's the 20th of April and my little raft here is growing really well. All the new buds shot out, 4 or 5 leaves, and it's looking rather nice, fresh green growth. This is one of those trees that doesn't really have a front. I tried for ages to decide which was the front, and then decided, you know what, I like it from equal sides. I like it equally from both sides. So it sits on a bench at the top of the garden where I have to pass it to go to any of the other trees, go down to the compost bin, take the dog down to the bottom of the garden, whatever I'm doing, I have to pass this tree and then I have to pass it on the way back. So I see it from both sides, and I'm happy with that. So what am I going to do with it today? Today it's going to get a trim, and basically I'm just going to go around and just cut it back into shape, and wherever I've got this extension of 4 or 5 leaves, I'm going to cut it back to a leaf pointing in the direction I want it to grow in, and just trying to keep it into shape, develop ramification, and so on. So you've seen enough of my videos by now. If you're a subscriber, and if you're not, subscribe. You'll miss some good stuff otherwise. And I'm told I have to tell you to make sure you hit the notification bell, because otherwise YouTube won't tell you when my new videos come out. So I'm going to go round the tree, just chopping, trying to promote branching, keep the shape. And as I was saying, if you're a subscriber and you've seen more of my videos, you're going to know I'm going to start fast forwarding this bit in a minute, so you don't have to sit through loads of time of me chopping away. Now is a really crucial time to cut back some of this new growth, otherwise it's just going to get longer and leggier and leggier and longer, and your tree will soon grow out of shape. Sometimes if you've got a weak tree, it's useful, it's a useful technique to allow it to grow shaggy and cut it back in. That helps it to build up a bit more strength, but this tree is in good health and a good shape, so I want it to stay that way. Say hello. How can any dog be so camera shy? Pippa D, come over here. You have an audience that likes you, wants to say hello. Yes, you do. That's better. He's a good boy. He does make me laugh. He just sees me with the camera and runs away. Okay, I can feel this is going to be quite a long video, even if I fast forward through these bits. So basically what I'm doing here is I have a branch from this trunk interfering with the apex of this one, so I'm going to cut this one back to this leaf here and redirect that growth away. At the same time I'm going to be trimming this one down slightly, and so on. So that's pretty much it. All the work I'm going to do at this tree at the moment. I have a growth. Let me see if I can get into that. There's a weed there. I have had a couple of buds pop inside the tree, which I don't want, so I'll just cut those away. I like to keep that area of the trunks bare so that they can be seen in their twisted, contorted glory. There's another one just there, another weed. There's a little branch I missed. Another growth just there. And again in there. Sometimes easier to pull them off and try and get in there. Periodically I might need to come back because I'll find I've missed a shoot, like this one. Almost missed that one. I've probably missed others, and they will begin to grow out and you'll suddenly see you've got a long branch that is growing much faster than the others because it hasn't been checked. So I was going to make this into a sort of throughout the year video, but I think I've probably got enough here with the bits I did earlier in the year to make a reasonably length and interesting video. So I will give you, zoom you back out and give you another 360 now that it's been trimmed, and I will say thank you very much for watching. Please, please, please take care of yourselves and stay safe.